Welcome back. Hope you're having a good start to your Tuesday. I'm Stephanie Schaefer. It's no secret, of course, that there are so many benefits to exercise and staying active. But now a new study shows just how important physical activity really is to your health. It could prevent you from getting some types of cancer. Oncologist Dr. Thomas Budd with the Cleveland Clinic is joining me now to break down a new study. Doctor, it is an honor to have you with us this morning here on Fox 8.
Right, I could join.
Thank you. Well, we'd like to talk about this new research on exercise and cancer risk that was published last week. And it suggests that a person's amount of sedentary behavior, sitting around, not doing much, is a potential cancer mortality risk factor. Would you expand a little bit more on that?
Sure. There are two studies that came out recently, one of which I was involved with. The first study, the one which I was not involved with, looked at some 8,000 patients being followed for a stroke study to see the risks of stroke. So they wore a pedometer, saw how much activity they got over a week, and then tracked their risks over time. And of course, they could also track whether they developed cancer. And what they found was people who were more sedentary, just sitting around, had a higher risk of developing cancer. And in fact, just 30 minutes a week of changing from doing nothing to light activity reduce the risk of developing cancer by around 8%. So it just showed that even a low level of activity was helpful. The study I was involved with looked at patients with breast cancer who were receiving chemotherapy. And in conjunction with this large national trial, some colleagues at Roswell Park assisted us in having them fill out questionnaires along the way about a variety of lifestyle factors. And what was found was that people who had moderate activity before treatment and 2 years later had a reduced risk of recurrence of the breast cancer, reduced risk of death from breast cancer, and all sorts of mortality. But importantly, people even at lower risks still had benefit. And also importantly, patients who were not active before receiving the diagnosis of breast cancer, but who became active also reduce their risk.
That's really interesting. That's something that popped out on me of your Cleveland Clinic study that showed with women, even if you weren't exercising before and you develop breast cancer, you go through the treatment and you start working out. That really did help significantly then working out. It's not like, well, you can make up for it, I guess we could say, right?
Yes, so it's a motivational factor. So I think there's a lesson for all of us that it's never too late to change. Even a small amount of activity is better than none at all. So you don't have to train for a marathon. Just getting up, doing something instead of nothing is helpful. And if you're doing a little bit, doing a little bit more is even more helpful.
Doctor, I think that's too key, what you're saying, because now with the coronavirus and all of these, essentially for a long time, all the gyms were closed down. You don't have to look at that video that we were just showing of people on treadmills, and it's not for everyone to go to a gym, but even moderate exercising, just walking, taking flights of steps, kind of changing the way that we live can have an impact as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to get outside. I think it's safer to exercise outside. You should still practice social distancing, of course, and be safe. Good to wear a mask so it's available if you want to be, if you come near somebody, to be considerate and put it on. But if you go at the right time with your family members, listen to a podcast, listen to an audiobook, just take a nice walk, you'll get some benefit.
I know what's
cancer risk and
we're just cutting out there, but you know, instead of maybe meeting a friend for coffee or for drinks, it's nice to just meet a friend and go find a track or go find a park and walk and catch up, and you don't even realize that you're really, really, truly helping each other stay healthy. What an interesting study, Doctor. Thank you for taking the time to be with us, to share with us what you guys are doing every day. Great things at the Cleveland Clinic. Dr. Thomas Budd, thanks so much. All right, stay well and stay safe. Thank you.